I'm here to tell you that I am fully responsible for the increasing cost of healthcare. I am not just part of the problem, I am 100% fully responsible. I admit that in front of you publicly today. I have outlined my reasons in this document so you can feel free to blame me and understand the reasons for the blame. This is not an empty claim. Let me give you a little bit of background. Many things I've read about recently in the news and in the past have disturbed me. One of the things that comes to mind is the documentary Inconvenient Truth, but there are many others. After each experience, I would wonder, how could this have happened? How could society do this? Why isn't anyone stopping them from doing this? As I worked through the logic of who to blame, I came to the conclusion that led to the title of this book, Why Not Blame Drew? I am fully responsible for all the ills of society. Let me repeat that. I am fully responsible for all the ills of society. Let me elaborate for just a few minutes of your time. The latest issue that affects most Americans is the rising cost of healthcare. I am personally responsible for the rising cost of healthcare. Me, Drew. I am the one person 100% responsible that Americans pay so much for healthcare. I know this sounds crazy. I thought so too the first time I said it. But let me point out a few things that I did and did not do over the years. I did not educate myself on the state of healthcare well enough. I continued to pay my bills to the established insurance companies. I am sure there were some up-and-coming competitors who could have paved the way for a different type of system. I did not seek them out. I did not even start my own grassroots efforts to reform society and the state of healthcare. My actions supported the industry in the most important way, financially. In addition, I did not take actions that could have made a difference. I did not lead efforts to improve the general health of individuals. I did not promote efforts to teach kids to lead a healthier life. I did not lead a protest against the current system, and I'm not doing so today. So instead of supporting a new system, I have chosen, through my actions, to support the system that is causing so much trouble. We cannot blame the system without blaming first me, Drew. So many might be asking how I can blame just myself. People tell me that I am only a small part. As I explain in detail in the book Why Not Blame Drew, there is no such thing as partial responsibility. It is on or off, pregnant or not pregnant, to be or not to be, responsible or not responsible. Among other arguments, I can also explain how I cannot blame anyone else. The only person that I can blame is me, Drew. Well, there's one thing that I've also learned in writing down my thoughts and understanding in the book Why Not Blame Drew. That is that too much time is wasted trying to point the finger at people. Well, I have solved that puzzle. I am the one responsible. I am the one to blame. I'm here today to admit that I'm personally responsible for many things, more than I can begin to list. The one that stands out right now is the rising cost of healthcare. I take full responsibility for that, among other things. Please take some time to read the book Why Not Blame Drew, so you will understand that this is not an empty claim. I will have some additional information and free recordings on the website blamedrew.com. You will know who to blame so we can all move forward in a positive direction. We can all make a positive difference. Blame me and move on with your life. Blame Drew. Thank you for your time and your support. Questions?
Let you make it rain.
That's been a common question. And just to point out, I do address this in the book, that I am not responsible for things such as rain, but to the extent that the rain affects anyone in a negative manner, I am responsible for that.
What do you hope to accomplish with the book?
What I hope to accomplish with the book is for people to be able to point the blame at me and move on with what matters. Take the resources that have been devoted towards finding the one to blame and focus them on moving forward in a positive direction. Focus them in the right areas.